painless. So we're recording now and going through your workflow so that I can automate it. Okay,
Okay.
that's the idea here.
Okay.
All right.
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You can start.
So, if I want to send out an email, I go to Canva
Hmm.
and I'll look up. If I don't already have a template that I want to work with, if I want to start from scratch, then I'll go and type in something like email template, and I'll see all the ones that they have, and I'm looking for, okay, what's gonna fit in the information, like the information that I have. How is that gonna fit? Do I need a big one? Do I need a short one or something like this? And this one looks kind of nice, and so I'm gonna do customize, and I won't go through all of this because that takes a long time when I do it. Because there's a lot of copy,
Okay.
testing what I want in there, what I don't want in there. But say for instance, I want to use this, I'll substitute the information with what I want to put on there. I'll take pictures out, or add some pictures of the event or the place. So for my initial email that I want to send out, I want to send out um, a list of I want to do a small script of, here's this event happening in Hawaii in July. These are the subjects that we are offering, and here are the dates. Here
Hmm.
are the registration deadlines, and here's, how much the registration. Well, I wouldn't put how much the registration costs because I want them to click on the link. Um, but I'll give them the registration deadlines. I'll give them the website that they can go to, which is our Hawaii APSI website, which details everything from course offerings to the trainer agendas to fun things they can do on this trip to registering and knowing more about this event. All that information is on our website. So my goal is to give them just a snippet and for them to actually go to the website and look through, what we're offering. And I'll put down that information and I'll put down a signature for to contact our CEOs, but in this case, we call them directors for this event. And I'll add some pictures, add maybe a link or two. Um, so that's how I'm going to customize this. And
Hmm.
then, sorry, go ahead and please interrupt me.
No, no, you're good. I'm just listening, writing notes, and paying attention. You're
Okay.
good.
And I will definitely add our logo. So right here we have the signature that I was talking about. Um,
Whereas I don't see that. Are you on the same page? I
oh, it didn't
I see
transfer.
the same page for me.
Oh, sorry. This is the page I
It's okay.
meant to walk you through. So
Oh,
this is
okay.
like the signature I have for them, and I'll add that somewhere on the bottom.
Mhm.
And and complying with the Spam Act, I would put some sort of disclaimer on on the bottom saying, if you want to opt out,
Mhm.
click here or something like that. Um, this is a signature I would put, but to this I would add our logo. I have so many. There it is. This is one variation. Oh, I could just put that right there. I would add our logo. and put in all the information. And then when I'm satisfied, which takes a long time to
Mhm.
get to, I'll, name this as the February initial outreach.
Okay.
And then I'll go down to downloading this in a PDF.
Mhm.
Um, and once I have the download, then I can input that in an email. Um,
Okay. So that is the part that I'm curious about. Can you do that part one more time, where you go to the download section?
mhm. So right here it says
Okay.
share,
Sure. Got it.
and I'm gonna move this up a little bit out of my way. I have with Canva, I have several ways I can download this. I could do a PDF,
I see.
standard or for printing, JPG, PNG. I stick to mostly PNG and standard PDF, and I could flatten it.
Hmm. Right. So it's not ideal for email, but sorry, were you going to say something else? I thought you were. Did I cut you
No,
off?
I was just gonna say I don't clearly understand flattening something. And I asked Derek about this and he explained it to me. I don't remember so much anymore, but I don't really use this unless I'm sending like a flyer or something. I'm not using this.
Right.
And so I just go to download it
Mhm.
and it'll tell me it's downloading.
Hmm. Okay. One more thing is that, do you have the pro version of Canva? I saw the SVG option.
Hmm.
That could be helpful. If you do, can we try to download a version of that as well?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used that one before.
Yeah, so that's good for web formatting. So I
Oh,
think it's called scalable vector graph or something of that nature. But anyways, so it formats your image so that it's viewable on a web page. So if
oh,
we can have that, it could potentially make it easier for me to integrate that with the software, because you can just pop that in potentially. So can
yeah,
you download that, send a copy to me?
yeah. Should should I select this transparent background or leave it as is?
I think leave it as is would be
Okay.
best. Yeah, perfect. That's another missing link. I'm glad that we're doing this. This is exciting. Uh, let's see. For
Okay, and I'm gonna email this to you.
okay, I'll check my email real quick and open it up. Did you are you sending it to Miguel Attilas Jr. at infopioneer.dev, right? I know I have
Um,
it too.
yes, it's
Either one's fine. That's good.
yeah, I think I didn't remember which one exactly, so I've been sending it to both.
Oh, excuse me. That's my bad. I need to fix it. So I was managing my email provider, so migrating from one to the other, but I haven't completely
Oh,
finished it yet. So I know
okay,
it's a little confusing. For now, either one is fine if you want to use either one. Okay, now I'm gonna double check and refresh before we get off the call. Make sure that I have it.
okay. Sending it your way.
Okay.
I think the file was too big, so it's sending you a link.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Mm.
I know how that goes. Let me see here.
Um, well, when I have templates like this, it's kind of easy to mix I mean, change things out and work with. And sometimes this type of template isn't going to work for me. So then I'll create something on my own, or I'll go to something that I've used in the past.
Okay.
I think the first one that I created, the one that I shared with you last time, is it was this one? Yeah, this one. Can you see my screen still?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I do recall that one. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so
That's good
this
to know.
was a flyer that was like front and back, and
Mhm.
I just like used the sizing and just added, copied and pasted everything from there. But this is what this is for my initial email. This is what I'm really trying to send is, register today, uh, you know, telling
Okay.
them the theme, the course offerings, the details, and there's our signature, and I added our link on there, um,
Okay. Let's
which I'm
see.
hoping is clickable when if I put it on the web somehow. I hope that it's like a link to where
Mhm.
someone can go and click on it. Um, yeah.
Okay, got it. So, is there a way that you can get the editable version? Is this it right here? Can you? I thought you just transferred the image over, but do you have the one that you're able to modify in here as well for this design, like in Canva?
Oh yeah. I mean, I can.
Oh, you're in
Edit.
there, right? Okay.
Mhm. I
Oh,
can
okay. I
totally
misunderstood.
edit this. I can um, add more
Okay.
text, or I mean, not so much make it longer, but this I basically took this and then copied and pasted all the elements from the flyer that I had
Okay.
originally. Yeah.
Right. Right.
So
Oh,
this
okay.
was it. I was playing around with this.
Okay. Oh, got it. Got it. I misunderstood. So, can you take this one and get the SVG for me as well
Mhm.
for this one? Thank you. And send it to me. That would be great. Perfect. This is good stuff. All right. So while you're transferring and sending that one, let me go and grab something useful for you out of my code here. Let's see. Let's see. Directions.
Okay. Send it your way.
Hmm. Still looking for this file for you. 1 minute. Designs, examples, tools. Let's see here.
And if you want,
Yeah.
um, I can walk you through like my workflow that I did for when I used Brevo,
Oh,
if that helps.
please. Yes, that's the second phase. It's
Mhm.
exactly what I would like you to do. Yep.
Okay. All right. Share. Okay, so here's Brevo. This is what I get when I log on. And it says if I have anything planned, if I have planned any emails to be sent out, and right in the home page, it says, okay, your last campaign was sent in April, and the success rate was 37%. Clickers, 1538. And I'm gonna go into this so you can see like the breakdown of what it tells me. I'm not saying I want this exactly.
Right. Okay.
I'm saying, whatever you come up with, I know
Right.
I'll be happy with. But this is what I was comparing it to. So when I added contacts, I was able to add 12,000 contacts on here. And for that, I had to break them down. As I mentioned last time, I had to do it by state.
Right.
But if I wanted to see how well my last email did, I'd go here and it will tell me delivered to 9,000 and estimated opens and unique clicks and how many people subscribed, and I can go into further detail. Okay, so it tells me how many were soft bounces. So for my Nevada list, 97% opened them, and there were 2% soft bounces and 0.58% to a hard bounce. And then this is for New Mexico, and it just breaks down like these are the contacts that I sent it to, and it's telling me, okay, from this one, this many people opened it, this many were soft bounces, this many were hard bounces.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect.
And that's helpful to see. So I'm like, okay, do I can remove those, or and then I could do an overview. I could do deliverability. I could do opens, specifically how many opens. So I'm like, okay, more than 3,000 people open this email. And then if I want to go down to, and then it shows, like the timing of how they opened it. And I believe this is how they know like what's the best time to open an email from all the data that they collect. And then I can go to clicks, total clicks, unique clicks, and I'm like, what does that mean?
Gotcha.
Okay, so if I sprint clicks on a link in the email 3 times, it'll be counted as 3 clicks. Okay, so
One moment, I keep sneezing. I'll be right back.
you good now?
Okay, yeah, I have one of my allergy sneezing fits where I sneeze like 7 times in a row. I had to get some air flowing in here. Okay. Yeah, here we go.
And then it gives me a report of how many people unsubscribed, and if I click on here, it could tell me who specifically. Yeah,
Mhm.
it tells me specifically who subscribed, and then um, oops.
Mhm.
So yeah, it gives me all that information. I'm gonna go back to here. So this is what my last campaign looked like. I didn't realize it was all the way in April. But it gives me. So this is what the preview mode looks like, but
Mhm.
this is what it looked like. And
Gotcha.
I used Canva for some of this. No, it looks like that. And then it shows me like the mobile view on the side. So I'm
I'm
like,
just,
okay.
oh, I don't see that. Is that in the back? That
Oh,
makes sense.
sorry.
Okay.
Here we go. So this is a preview
Oh,
of the
okay.
campaign. Um, it says, okay, this is how I designed it, and this is not showing up full. I don't know why, but it is on the mobile side. So
Mhm.
then I have to see, okay, what went wrong here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go back to this tab. So the way that I do things on here is I'm gonna start from the home page. I want to create a campaign. So then I'll go to campaign and I paused my subscription on this because I wasn't using it.
Right.
And I was like, I don't need it right now, so I'm gonna pause it. So let me see how far it'll let me. It'll let me go. Okay. So
Great. Okay.
create an email campaign.
Right. Is it it's loading, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's one thing. Make sure it loads faster than Bravo or something.
It doesn't take that long. I don't know why it's taking that long, but also it could be. I don't know if it has anything to do with like you haven't paid.
Oh yeah,
You need to pay and then use.
maybe. Interesting. Well, that's okay. I think I have a general. Oh, there we go. It's doing something.
Oh, there. Yeah. Okay. So then I
Mhm.
named the campaign. Everywhere outreach.
Okay.
And so the next thing, it says, okay, select the sender. Who is it going to? And I'll say, okay, I want it to go from our APSI email.
Mhm.
So I'll select that, and then what is the name? And it shows me like a preview of what it's gonna look like on someone's inbox.
Right.
So I'm gonna say APSI 2025 registration is open. And then I save this. And so now the next thing is add participants. So then I go and I don't have any credits left, it's telling me, but I send it. I have my contact list, and I have the APSI ones, and I have, like I said, I had like categorized them by state.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put Hawaii APSI here.
Mhm.
I don't know, and that one has 145 recipients,
Mhm.
and that one it's not happy with. Okay. let me do executive team. This is our team force. It's still over the limit? Okay. Anyways. So then I can add the subject. What's gonna come up in the subject line? And it gives me a preview on the side of what that's gonna look like. So I said, let me say
Right.
registration is now. And I'm like, okay, that looks good. And then if I want to add anything else, which I don't, then it comes down to design. Okay, this is when it asks me, do I want to pick a layout that that they have, or do I want to do a template that they already have that I can use?
Mhm.
They have some. They actually updated this because when I was using this last year, they didn't have this many nice ones. They wait till I left.
Mhm.
And then I have my templates, which I don't really have any. Or code your own, which I haven't used. Campaigns, layouts. But for this
Mhm.
purpose, I would only need like if there was a capability for it to have a template gallery where I can be
Mhm.
like, okay, you know what, I feel like using that one. So I can just use that one and switch out the information, add the images, or I could go, create from scratch and use this template. And because I already have my logo saved on here, it already puts the logo up here.
Mhm.
And then it gives, and this is what you showed us last time, like this is where you want to take
Right.
E3 to be able to, drop an image and add a payment link and spacer. If I want to add text or a link or a video, um, it's very easy to just
Gotcha.
drag, how I want this to look like. I think I had started, with a video of, for some of them, I had started with a video of like Hawaii, just of the ocean, and then I have, okay, I'll edit the text and down what I want, and then add some buttons. And then we have our LDM information. If I want to edit that, if I want to add the signature that I'd used earlier, I can use that. And this is like the blocks, and then they have sections where I could drag. If I don't like the way that section is, I can always add it on here. And then I could style this. So I already had my logo added on there and the color scheme that we use. So have that available if I want to change the color of the button or the color of the text to
Right.
those specific colors.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And then I'm able to change the background color, or if I want the image of the email, if I want the background of the email to be an image, I can do that. Body color and the width, text appearance, how big the text should be, the font, and what the link appearance looks like. It's gonna be yellow, and all these, and the buttons, it's not gonna look like spacing. And then they didn't have this last year, this AI
What
component,
part is that? Oh, okay.
which which is really cool because then I could just have AI generate the text I want from here and drop it into
Right.
the email. And it's convenient that it's right next to it. Um,
Right. Okay.
mhm.
Cool. Makes sense.
Yeah. And
All
then
right.
once I'm done creating or adding information, okay, let me see let's see what this looks like. So, I also have the capability to see what it looks like on a computer
Mhm.
and on a mobile device.
Okay.
And then
Perfect.
I could do a preview and test. So this is what it looks like.
Okay.
And I have the option. That's like between the APSI email and my email.
Okay. Let's see. I think I'm good. And then actually, you would, after you finish the design, you go down and you press a button to schedule it, I'm guessing, right? And then you just sort of kick back and wait for the results. Okay. Makes sense. I think that's everything that I need to know for now. Um,
Okay.
this is very insightful. I appreciate this. I have a lot of
Yeah,
notes.
I hope this helps because I know it's different when I describe it versus actually seeing it.
Right.
And I hope I didn't go too fast.
No, you're good. You did a great job. I got some good video as well.
Okay, yeah, good.
Very nice. The most valuable thing is not just Breville itself, but it's your workflow. So tailoring the application to do what you need it to do. Right.
Yeah, and I really appreciate all the hard work you're putting into this. But yeah, this is it's really helpful to have this, and you know that AI component that
Mhm.
E3 has. It's like, okay, I'd love to have that on the side, just like we saw.
Mhm.
That Forever did not have this when I was using it last year, but it's
Mhm.
really helpful to be like, okay, here's the AI part. You know, you send an email to teachers in Washington, encouraging them to register for this conference in Hawaii, and you know, it could generate that as I
Mhm.
am, designing this email.
Right. Yeah. So you have the idea. So it's gonna get pretty wild. And you'll see that. Uh, it's gonna get pretty wild. But thank you. I really appreciate that. I won't say much more than that, but
It's gonna be a
I will say
surprise.
that. Yeah. But all right. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna take a real good look at my notes, review the video as well, rewatch it probably,
Mhm.
and get to work. So thank
Yeah,
you. I appreciate it.
thank
Enjoy the rest
you.
of your day. Okay.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Bye bye.